HPE2-W09 exam focuses on validating the knowledge and skills of professionals in selling HPE products, solutions, and services. Specifically, it is designed for individuals who work in sales roles and are responsible for selling HPE products and solutions to customers. 1. You plan to use multi-protocol BGP to implement dynamic VRF route leaking on an Aruba OCX switch. Is this a rule for the setup? Solution. You cannot leak multicast routes. A. Yes. B. No. 2. You want to use NetEdit to configure an Aruba OCX switch. Is this a minimum requirement for setting up communications between the switch and NetEdit? Solution. Make sure that the SSH server is enabled. A. Yes. B. No. 3. Does this correctly describe how the virtual switching extension, VSX, fabric reacts to various component failure scenarios? Solution. The ISL goes down, and after a few seconds, the keep alive link goes down too. Switch 1 and switch 2 remains up. The split recovery mode is enabled. In this case, the secondary switch first shutdowns and then enables SVIS. A. Yes. B. No. 4. Switch 1 and switch 2 are Aruba OCX switches, which are part of a virtual switching extension, VSX fabric. Switch 2 is the primary member. Switch 2 experiences a power failure while switch 1 remains up. Switch 2's power recovers, and switch 2 reboots. Is this one of the things that happens when switch 2 finishes booting? Solution. Switch 1 downloads its MAC forwarding table from switch 2. A. Yes. B. No. 5. Does this correctly describe the Aruba OCX architecture? Solution. The Aruba Zero SCX Network Analytics Engine, NA, helps admins to manage multiple Aruba Zero SCX switches together using familiar CLI commands. A. Yes. B. No. 6. Is this statement about ARP and ND suppression true? Solution. ARP suppression and ND suppression must be enabled together. A. Yes. B. No. 7. Is this something that NetEdit 2.0 does after it discovers a switch? Solution. It collects information about the switch hardware. A. Yes. B. No. 8. You are configuring Ethernet ring protection switching, ERPS, on an Aruba OCX switch. Is this a guideline for configuring timers? Solution. The guard interval is set in units of 10 milliseconds and should exceed the maximum expected delay for forwarding a frame around the complete ring. A. Yes. B. No. 9. Is this a use case for disabling split recovery mode on Aruba OCX switches in a virtual switching extension, VSX fabric? Solution. You are not concerned about split brain issues in your environment, so you want the secondary member to keep its links up if the ISL falls. A. Yes. B. No. 10. Is this part of a valid strategy for load-sharing traffic across the links in an Ethernet ring protection switching, ERPS, ring? Solution. Implement virtual switching extension, VSX, on pairs of ERPS switches at the same site. Then combine multiple links between two data centers into VSX lags, M lags. A. Yes. B. No.